Before diving fully into what a data warehouse is, we need to understand the entire landscape within a company. What is actually happening inside a business? In a business, we will have two sides of the same coin. On one side, we will have the operational part, which is where the business functionality takes place. I am representing this side as the face of the coin, and I will explain you in a bit why. The activities that could take place in this side of the business are, for example, the sales, which are orders placed by our customers. Second will be the purchase orders, which will be the acquisition of all the products and services that the business needs in order to operate. For example, a business will need to buy goods so it can process it and create a chair, or have a contract with an internet vendor to provide the service. Third, human resources, that are the ones that do the actual work for the company. And finally, inventory, that manage all our raw and finished materials. All what I just mentioned is information that the business is generating every minute. And all this information is relevant to its daily operations in order to make money. All this information is stored and accessed in databases or systems that are specific to the type of information they handle. For example, we might have a CRM, which is an application that manages customer relationships, and therefore we will have all the data related to them, such as their address, the type of products they purchase from us, etc. Also, we might have a system in place to manage human resources and the information relevant to it, such as their payroll, vacations, etc. Finally, we could have another system that manages all sales and is connected to our inventory. The nature of these systems is that they constantly need to write, delete, or update data. Because of this constant movement of data, each of these actions is called a transaction. That is why this side of the business is known as OLTP, which stands for Online Transactional Processing. Therefore, the systems used on the operational side of the business are more focused on keeping only the most up to date information. They do not worry about maintaining history of every time someone has changed their phone number or all the positions an employee has held. Let's take RH system as an example using this table. Every time that we hire a new employee, a new record will be added. In this case, will be the record number 4 with a name Andre Barrera. Time passes and one employee decides to leave the company. Let's say that employee with ID 2, which name is Jaime Ruiz, decides to leave the company, and what this system will do is to delete this record, leaving us with the most updated records. As a conclusion, the operational side is where we are going to maintain the functionality of the business. Without this information, the business will be a chaos. That is why I put it as the head of the coin, because in this side, all the activities happen in order to accomplish the objective of the business, which is to sell and make money.